go in there and you say how much you're willing to pay, and it was like $200, and then a bunch of graphic people go and figure it out, and they give you samples of it or whatever, and then you just choose one. And I just was like, that was a good one. I
Yeah.
spent all of about 10 minutes figuring out what the logo was to $1 million company. And this is where people do, they get wrapped up, and it's because they don't know.
Yeah.
Right. And if you don't know, you'll spend time focusing on the wrong things, and then you'll get pissed off because you can't scale and grow. And then all it takes is someone like you and I, Shane, to come in and look at somebody's really what's happening, right? We pull back the skirt just a little bit to look, and we're like, well, what's happening with your marketing? Where's your sales? What are your people doing? What are your KPIs? How do you know it's working? What are you measuring? You start going down the list of things in a business, and they have no answers. They're not bad in business owners, they just don't know. And it's like, if you really want to scale, it's so crazy to me that people want to grow, and then they tend to do the very opposite thing that's going to give them the growth. And then they get frustrated, then they get overwhelmed, and the idea that I'm just going to work harder is somehow going to pull it off.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's over and over. I mean, usually the business owner's the bottleneck somewhere, right? And we continually, I mean, like myself, we continually think, oh, I need to decide this. Really, you don't. You know, you either need to pay, most of the time you need to pay somebody to figure it out, or put somebody on your team who's you're paying to figure it out. I mean,
and the key thing you're talking about, bringing it to what we're talking about today is marketing, right?
Yeah.
At first it's you, and then it has to be somebody else that has some hand in it. You could still, right? I think marketing is one of those things. Me personally, this is my own opinion. I don't think as an owner of your firm, you should ever completely let go of marketing, ever.
Yeah.
Meaning you've got to have your hand in it because you're the vision. You're always going to be casting vision about it. Same with branding, all that stuff we're talking about today. Like, I think you always have to have some form of a hand in it, but that doesn't mean you need to be the one putting together your ad campaigns. It doesn't mean you're the one inside of Facebook. You're not the one calling the billboard, companies.
Right.
You're not, you have a team that's doing this. You're casting vision to push it forward, but that's really critical because, and you don't just need somebody, you need someone that kind of knows what they're doing. Right? You don't just hire someone to train them up. You want somebody who can come in and be smarter than you.
Yeah, because you don't know how to train them up anyway, right? Yep. I mean, let's just be quite clear. You don't know. If you did, you wouldn't be a lawyer. You'd probably be an advertising guy.
Yep,
a marketing guy.